Hello everyone, the theme here, and I want to give a little rundown, a late rundown of the Tokyo Game Show 2015 on Sony's end. Now, what I'm going to do is just give a rundown and a brief description of most of the games that they announced. Some, I'm just going to say the titles and just go along with it, because most of the titles being in Japanese, have to translate them, and I just wanted to give a bit of information of what's coming out here, maybe, because there's a lot of things that's probably not coming in the United States. I know for a fact that Sony tends to do things for Japan only, but anyway, when they first started the show, of course, they did for a little while, and then they introduced Bloodborne, the Old Hunters. Now, as far as starting the show, that was a good pace to start with. I like the way they did that, but could they keep that pace? I guess that's a matter of debate, whether you liked all the games or most of the games that were announced on the show. But there you go. They start the show that way, and I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. And it's funny because they're coming out with the that version, and then they're coming out with an edition version, Bloodborne: The Old Hunters Edition, and that's going to be released later on in the year. And it should come to the United States. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't. But then again, stranger things have happened in gaming. Then they jumped to they went from Bloodborne to New Everybody's Golf, and I'm like, that was a sudden shift of focus, and I was just like, okay, you went hardcore gaming to kind of Nintendo-y, I should say, or maybe but nevertheless, you got Everybody's Golf that's going to be coming out for the PlayStation 4, and it's like, damn, they went from that to this. Oh, okay, well, to each their own. I guess they were trying to just grasp everybody's attention, at a certain amount of time, because you don't want certain gamers going, what about us? So right after that, Gravity Days. They announced the return of Gravity Days, and then they announced Gravity Days 2 right after that. Now that game looks very intriguing, and I those two games, and they're going for the PS4, and I hope that they come out here, and I hope they'll be great, because we all know that Sony, kind of needs exclusive titles, just like Microsoft kind of needs exclusive titles to help what they already have. But I just want good gaming. That's it. I look forward to good games. I want good games, and so on and so forth. But I just hope that Gravity Days 1 and 2 are relatively good games. So For Honor was very interesting, and that's got a lot of people talking, especially the hardcore audience. And once that comes out, yes, it's either going to be praised or it's going to be butchered to death. Maybe there'll be a certain people in the middle of the road, but I think it's going to be one or the other. It's really going to depend on how it plays, because if it's a slow type of gameplay, then people will dismiss it. They'll immediately dismiss it because they'll be like, oh, we wanted this faster, but yeah, For Honor was announced. Pretty cool trailer. Pretty cool the way, any way you look at it. So you got Yakuza coming back. Yakuza is being remade, and it's called Yakuza Kiwami. Yeah, I think it's called that. And then that is going to have a brief demo or trailer, I think, of Yakuza 6, which is currently in process of being made. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cool that they did that, and get this, and it's going to advertise for the next game. So yeah, I hope those come here, and I hope those do well. Please bring Sony. Please bring all those titles here. I don't see any sense of leaving certain titles out. As far as, oh no, they don't want those there. No, fuck that. Just bring them here. All the stuff that's being named off has a great potential to be released here, because we just want good games. And having games of all ages is better than just, okay, we only have games for these people, or we only have games for these people. No, just bring those games over, because we want games for all age, and we all want great gaming. Yes. So, a brief trailer of King of Fighters 14. They kept that short and sweet, which is kind of cool, because everybody knows King of Fighters, fighting game, alright, yeah, alright, you know it's coming. That's it. Phantasy Star Online 2. Now, there are great concerns about that game coming to the United States, because people are concerned about being nickel and dimed to death. And I understand that concern, but nevertheless, I hope that it comes here, and I hope that it's a good game. Yes, I'm going to sound like a broken record saying, yes, I hope it's a good game, yes, I hope it's good, but look, I'm a fan of gaming in general, okay? I don't care what system, what platform, whatever, I'm just a fan of gaming and good games. Now, if the game sucks, yeah, let's run it down. But even certain games that suck, it's going to be a matter of debate, but that's another story. Okay, One Piece Burning Blood, fighting game. Once again, brief trailer, and it looks pretty cool. All things considering, looks pretty cool. But then again, it's a One Piece game. And how excited can you really get about that if you're not a One Piece fan? Just putting that out there. Okay, so you have The Romance of the Kingdom 13. I guess it's the 30th anniversary of the game, of that franchise, and most of those games don't come here, and it's like they should come here. Okay, some people played them and they like them, and some people are like, oh no. But nevertheless, they're at least celebrating their anniversary kind of good, unlike another anniversary that I'm going to point out later. Then you have Tokyo 2, which once again is pretty cool. Nihon. People are very excited about that because of the way that is. Samurai type of game. But will that come here? Will that come to the United States? Only time will tell. I hope that it does, because it looks like a very cool game. So then you have Star Ocean 5. Integrity and what? Faithlessness, I think that's what it's called. And they showed something brief on that, which once again looks pretty cool, and I hope that okay. The Star Ocean games have a certain appeal. They have their fan base. They have a crowd to them. So again, I just hope that it comes here, okay? There are a lot of, and like I said before, there are games that are just in Japan and they just stay there, and if they won't import them. And yes, PlayStation 4 is region free. There's no region lock on it. However, you're gonna need a translator if you're gonna play most of these games if you import them. So yeah, Star Ocean 5, PS4. Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Many people are like over that, and I understand. Kingdom Hearts fans, especially if that comes out before Kingdom Hearts 3. I hope that comes here too. Just come here, alright? People want to play that game. People are like, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, people was like, a couple of months ago at E3 2015 over Kingdom Hearts 3. So bringing that over here and having people play that and bring that out before 3. Don't have 3 and then you have 2.8. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So you have Project Diva Future Tone, which is that okay, that it develops some interest, but again, satisfied all the ages, all genres if you can, and once again, just bring the game here. Okay, Biohazard, in other words, Resident Evil Umbrella Corp. Everybody has already written that off. Now, this is supposed to be the 20th anniversary celebration of Resident Evil. I don't think they're only going to do it with this game. I hope they don't only do it with this game, but a lot of people have written it off because it just doesn't look like a Resident Evil. Unless, okay, you can just slap anything and have zombies in it. That doesn't make it a Resident Evil, okay? People wanted a solid Resident Evil game, especially for an anniversary game, but I don't think that this is going to cut it. This is not going to get past a lot of people. Fans are pissed. No. Fans are pissed at this. Capcom, please. I'm begging you. Besides Power Stone 3 and Rival Schools 3, but please release something else with this. Resident Evil 7, anyone? Please? But yeah, oh god, no, okay? No, people were pissed off at that. I'll just leave it at that. People were just pissed off at that announcement, at that game, when they saw it. They were like, no, what the 20th anniversary, come on, Resident Evil 7, or at least a bundle of some of the old ones that we want to see come back. No, no, people are not excited about Umbrella Corps at all. So, I mean, yes, we gotta wait until the game comes out, and we gotta see how it plays. Maybe it will be a good game. We don't know. But people are just pissed off because of the way it is, because it's supposed to be the 20th anniversary to Resident Evil. People expected something much more than that, and I understand. So, you got a couple of Dragon Quest games coming out. Dragon Quest Heroes 2 and Dragon Quest Builders, which is pretty interesting for those to come out. Maybe they'll be around at the same time, like maybe in the same season, but they're two different games, which is pretty cool. You know, have a certain variety of your franchises. Don't break them, but have a certain variety of your franchises. I have nothing against that. You had a couple of Vita games. You had a couple of PlayStation Vita games. The Vita is supported, at least in Japan. United States just said, they just cut that shit off. They're not supporting the Vita, and it's been declared as a legacy system. Even though they're bringing out a minimum amount of titles for the Vita in the United States, but people, it's not thriving here like it should be. The Vita, I've been told, is a very good handheld system. They're just not doing things for it. They're not doing things correctly for it. People want to play the games, but there's something about the Vita. There's just a lot missing for it. And in Japan, they're bringing out titles for it that should be coming here, but I don't think that they will. So that's just me. You have the Scarlet Grace? I think that's what it's called, for the Vita exclusively. You have Exist Archive, that's for the PS4 and PS Vita, I think. And there were a lot of other things that they just reiterated, like Just Cause 3 and Dark Souls 3, Final Fantasy, the world of Final Fantasy. They just reiterated those things. And even Uncharted, they showed a Japanese title and everything, which is cool. They just set a couple of reminders and a couple of trailers. But yes, the whole conference, if you can get past the translation, was pretty okay. The pace was at times, we didn't know what type of pace they were trying to set. They just flooded the stage with announcements for the most part, but nevertheless, they announced a whole bunch of games, and some of them that many people are looking forward to, like myself. Even though I don't have a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation Vita, I just want people to get those games and enjoy them for those who have those systems. Anybody that has a system or a console, just get the games, enjoy them, play them. Yes, keep them, please, because it's all about gaming, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm just, I'm always going to be in the middle of the road. I'm not going to be a part of just any camp. I can't be. I'm just a gamer at heart. So, yeah, they announced some PS4 colors. Different colors. And then they announced the price drop in Japan. Don't know if that's going to translate to over here in the United States. Price drop within the next year or two would be absolutely great if it can be done within reason. Because eventually, a lot of other people are going to go out and get PS4s. Just because of E3 and this show, the Tokyo Game Show 2015 alone. So, if anybody has any questions, comments, things that I have missed or I failed to translate, go ahead and please comment below. I want to get your people's opinions about this. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, for the benefits of common sense, logic, and gaming, this is the theme. And I'll see you later. Credits.